Hello.
Hello.
The pastor has asked us to talk about what is, or about stewardship. And so, first, I thought we should kind of define that a little bit. In my understanding, stewardship is the proper use of the resources that God has given us, such as our time, our gifts, talents, and of course, our money. And since it's time for Commitment Sunday, we need to talk a little bit about money. In 1 Corinthians chapter 16 and in 2 Corinthians chapters 8 and 9, Paul talks about the issue of giving and money. And from there, we can glean some guidelines as to how to do this. And so I'm going to go through some of those. One of them is to give regularly.
You mean like weekly or bi-weekly?
Weekly, monthly, or bi-weekly, like you were saying.
Or
Yes.
even, okay.
So you were mentioning the other day to consistently give. So
We have to do things consistently.
right. And also, Paul says in these sections of the New Testament to give to meet a need, and the church has needs. To give cheerfully, because also Paul says the Lord loves a cheerful giver. To also give voluntarily, that is not a compulsion or not forced by guilt or anything. To give according to your abilities, your means, your financial situation. Giving generously, but without causing yourself hardship. For example, you don't want to go into debt so that you can give. That's not what Paul was suggesting. And to give sacrificially. But what he means is to perhaps sacrificially in the sense of depriving yourself of something.
Like we don't go out for dinner all the time.
Right. And not in the sense of causing a hardship in your finances for doing this. And also give to be a blessing out of love and thanksgiving for what God has done for you and your family and the church. Give to be blessed with more, but not so that you can spend it on pleasures and things, but rather give to be blessed with more so that you can give more in what the church needs. And also, we got this in the mail, and this is the commitment card, and I love this thing, believe it or not.
You love it? Why do you like that so much? Why are you so excited about this?
Well, this thing actually makes it easy to know how much to give regularly, and no guessing every week, every weekend, how much to give. So during this time, Deborah and I get together and decide how much money we can give a week, and then we multiply that by 52 weeks, and that's what we pledge that we're going to give.
And in our experience, we have our own budget, and like everybody does. And if we don't do it the way we need to do this, we'll run out of money. And then we feel really sad. And I don't know why I feel sad. I mean,
well, there won't be any money left over if we don't plan it. In other words, by the end of the month, all the money is going to be gone if we didn't plan this ahead of time. And then it'll feel grievous or egregious to give. There you go. Because now it's going to feel like we need to give out of compulsion, and that's precisely what Paul said not to do. So when you commit, you are meeting a need. So just as we as a family need to have a budget, a plan, the church administrators need to plan a budget. And as you know, a budget includes many things, excuse me, like water, the bills for the water, and like electricity, the mortgage, insurance, salaries, ministry, supplies, missions, maintenance, you name it. All kinds of things go into this budget.
And unexpected repairs are always fun.
Oh yeah. So not only is there a need for these monies, but there is also a need to plan ahead for these things. And the commitment card, this thingy, greatly helps with that. It helps me and it helps the church. So this is why I love this card, because it really helped me figure out how much I can give, and the church knows how much money they can count on to do it. It is a great tool so that we can be faithful stewards of the money that God has entrusted us with. And so with that, with this commitment, we want to encourage you to use it, participate in it, and be blessed by it. So God bless you all. Anything else?
Bye-bye.
Bye.